All right, so here we are, a little bit different of a video. For the people who have been around on the channel for a long time, probably a little bit over a year, you'll recognize, or you may recognize, who I have here today. This is Alex, my old roommate. We lived together for 3 years, and he helped start up the channel. So he's in a lot of the earlier videos. Like I said, anything over a year old. And on the channel, when you open it up, we have the featured video is our Hot Ones video. It's Alex and I talking. Um,
Uh,
but yeah, we've seen each other once. When was that? Like November last year, I think. Some time in
yeah,
there.
November 2019. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
But other than that, Alex has been busy. He's had a lot of stuff going on, and has some big things going on right now and about to happen. So figured we'd do a quick little interview, shooting for probably like 20 to 30 minutes. We're going to catch up with Alex. And yeah, that's what this is going to be. So sit back, enjoy, and let's get into it. We haven't seen you for a
Let's
year.
do it.
I haven't seen you for, months as well. So what have you been up to since you've left the channel? Like, what updates do you have to give? Where have you been?
Oh, too many. I'm actually gonna cut them short for you guys. No, so after we left the channel after we graduated college, had an amazing night. That sounded weird, but we all went out together.
It was magical.
Um, it was magical. I lost my wallet. That was also just in my sweater pocket. No, dude. So I went to Oklahoma, trained there for a bit. Things happened that I didn't want to happen. I didn't do well academically. So I went back home, and that's when I saw you. We linked up, on the way up from Oklahoma, stopped by Kansas City to see my bro.
Took some Christmas
But
card
then,
photos.
some Christmas card photos, dude. They're the
Yeah.
best.
So,
Actually, I have somewhere.
dude, I actually just found my pile of extra ones too. But
Yeah,
while
dude.
you were in
We need more
Oklahoma,
friends.
while you were in Oklahoma, what kind of training were you doing there? Because it's kind of interesting, the one you went for there, right?
All right. So that was a field artillery school training, right? So just a lot of stuff with like the U.S. Army and field artillery, like big old cannons. But so I left there, linked up with my boy, went to Guy Fieri's taco shop.
Yeah, Guy Fieri,
And
the
did not
taco
buy
shop.
Guy Fieri. I thought his name's Fieri.
I think technically it's Fieri, but it's spelled like Fieri. I think a lot of
We,
people pronounce it Fieri.
the sauce boss, the mayor of Flavortown. Either
Yeah,
way,
Mayor of Flavortown. Yeah,
um,
it's a
it
decent
was fun.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a great time. But after that, dude, from there I went to Arizona, and that's where like it was probably the best time of my life. Um, boom. Oops, hold on. Check this out.
Little
Ah.
cactus, nice, nice. That's yeah. I wanted to
Yeah.
bring up. So for people who remember Alex from before or who watched the Hot Ones video, you guys know that Alex is big into the cacti, the succulents, like the little potted plants. So
Yeah.
being out there, there's obviously my brother lives out there, so I visited him before, and there are obviously Arizona, a lot of cacti, big cactuses, and yeah, I feel like you would thrive out there.
I did. Honestly, it was probably exactly what I needed. Throughout life, without going too much into detail, sometimes on the lowest of the lows, you go into like, straight up. So when I went to Arizona, I was in a slump. I was kind of upset, dark place in my life. But through like focusing on my coursework, I met someone out there too and stuff, and through cacti and just the desert landscape, like some things flourished out there. You know what I mean?
You just
Things
reach this
flourished in
higher
Arizona.
level of elevation. You reached
No, for real, like
enlightenment.
just like a cactus. You know what I'm saying? I went to
You
Arizona and
too
I
bloomed.
grew. I too bloomed. You know what I mean? I really did. Like no bullshit. I hope I can like one day go back. You know what I mean? But nah, dude. When I went to Arizona, hottest place I've been in my life. I really like grew a lot. Became who I am today. I found my confidence out there again. You know what I mean? I was able to excel in the next course that I went to. That was an intelligence school. There's not a lot I can talk about that, but
Yeah, or
it
else
was a
you'd have
great
to kill me.
opportunity. Yeah, I don't know, but
Can you talk a little bit about
nonetheless,
like
dude.
what kind of training you were doing there? What kind of like in the field it involved of, or
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it was just the Army intelligence process, right? But that's super boring. No one wants to hear about that. No one even knows what that means. So it was just a bunch of reading, reports, and briefs. That's all it really was. I didn't shoot any big cannons, but it was really cool, and a lot of it is classified. But it was cool. Like I mentioned, dude, Arizona was an amazing time, and from there, I'm glad you brought up your brother because I don't think the viewers know.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, I don't even know.
you don't have
Go
to
ahead.
say where you were stationed, but it was very close to Phoenix, or
Yeah,
what's the
that area.
small Tempe, where my brother used to live,
Hmm.
and you found yourself in Tempe or Phoenix for one weekend. I believe you were just
Yes,
passing through to
bro.
get gas, and you actually ran into my brother, which is,
It
of
was
all the
crazy.
things. Yeah.
It's crazy. Myself and my friend at the time, we were going to Scottsdale, like a little weekend getaway, and her and I would always do these kind of cool things. We'd go out to like Tucson, Phoenix. One weekend, we're like, yo, let's go to Scottsdale. So we went to Scottsdale, and it was really fun. We always had fun. And I was telling her at the time, like, yo, my roommate from college, Tristan, the one I always talk about, his brother lives, nearby. Man, I should have hit him up. I should have hit him up so I could see him. It is what it is. And then we go get gas. And then as we're walking out to get gas, I hop in my car again. I'm driving. I see this dude with some luscious locks of hair. I was like, that's crazy. He kind of looks like Hold Up. And then I rolled down her window and I was like, yo, hey, dude. Hey, it's Alex, Tristan's roommate. And then he's just like, Alex? So I pull over, hop out the car, and I'm like, guys, what is going on? Like, it's him and his girlfriend, obviously. I'm like, Jacob, like, this is crazy, bro. Like, we were just talking about you. Didn't I mention to you, like, how,
Yeah,
like,
I think you almost like were even going to. I think you asked for like his number, and you guys were thinking about like linking up, but decided not
yeah,
to.
and just, yeah, it never happened. But then I saw him, and I could not believe it. So I took a Snapchat video. I'll send you that video, and we can put it in here at
Well,
this section right
yeah,
now.
you did send it to me. I remember like when it initially happened, and you're like, "Look who I saw," and then it like pans over to my brother, just like, "Hey, what's up?"
Isn't it crazy?
And
Life,
it's
I'm telling
crazy
you,
too
man,
when you think about
life is
like
insane.
how
And
big that area is too. Like Phoenix is a big place.
exactly, huge place. And like, there's Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe, Mesa. There's a bunch of different little suburbs, right? And I picked the right one to see, our homie. And it was crazy. Like, I was telling that girl, I was like, yo, this just does not make mathematical sense. Like, what are the odds? So it's crazy. Like, I'm super happy it happened. And, obviously Jacob's a great dude. So I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. So you were there for how long were you in Arizona? It was like what, like 6 months maybe? It was a long time, right?
Yeah. No, so it was from November of last year,
To
2019,
March.
until technically we graduated in March, but I kind of stayed back for one reason or another until like April.
Yeah.
So it
So
was
you were
like
there for a minute, yeah.
yeah, it was amazing, dude. Like, I applied for a job in Arizona, got a job in Arizona. Like, I was ready to start my whole life until I heard some other news.
Yeah. But
You know what I mean?
before we get into the other news, what was this about? I heard something about maybe you being a married man,
Nah,
or something. No, no.
nah, no, not even. No, not even, bro. No, no. At the time, I met somebody, and we were kind of, I guess, rushing into things.
You
But
guys
that's
were
the Army way.
young and
You meet
stupid.
somebody. Yeah, yeah. Not only one of them, but
Anyway, moving on.
nah.
We don't
It
have to
is
dwell on that.
it is what it is.
Moving on though,
Nah,
like you
it's all
said,
good.
you got some more news. So what was this news, if you want to tell the people?
Yeah, so I'll be going overseas shortly to a country in the Middle East. We need not get too involved, but
Yeah,
yeah, so I'll be
Japan.
leaving like in 4 days. I leave next week. It's not like I'm going straight to like the country, right? To over there, but I'll be training first. Doing a little preparations, a little pre-mobilization training, if you will, and then I'll be in the Middle East.
So for this, I know you've done, like you said, you've done a lot of heavy artillery training. So for your role over there that
Yeah,
you're going for, is that more focused towards the heavy artillery training, or the training you did in Arizona where it was the intelligence stuff?
this is all intel. This is all intel stuff. But the unit that I'm going with is an artillery unit, so it's like a big artillery mission, and they need an intel guy. So they said, hey, who better than that one
Then
guy
the
who
man
was artillery for
himself.
a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they like, hey, we gotta pick a first round draft pick. Who's it gonna be? MJ, baby, straight from Chicago. Nah, but so yeah, it looks like I'm going, and yeah, dude, my life's changed so much. Like, I was about to accept a job in Arizona, things were going different with my own personal life, and then sometimes things get thrown into the system where you just gotta roll with the punches and be resilient. So it looks like I'll be going there for a very long time, for longer than I care to admit,
Yeah, yeah,
and
that's a long time. Also, I'm freezing a little bit, but I guess you're the man of the show, so it doesn't matter too much. I don't know, but
yeah, I
um,
saw you're freezing, but I was like, I'm talking, so
too
what
icy.
input do we really gotta hear?
But yeah, so I guess yeah, there was always the or like kind of the lingering chance of you deploying, right? Like that was always
Yeah,
kind of something that was around the corner, like eventually going to happen, right?
yeah, yeah. So they spoke about that, from my guys, who are on the channel who know a little bit about the military. Um, that's always been like a suspicion, a rumor. I heard from here, I heard from there that this is gonna happen, blah blah. But when I first heard about it, I was like, not me. There's no way. But there
Yeah.
was a way,
So
and
so what was it like
yeah,
when you like first found out? Was there like a little like sinking in your gut or a little nervousness or I don't know? Have they accurately
yeah.
prepared you for this or?
Well, I'm not gonna get too much into that, right?
Yeah,
But
you don't have to talk about it too much, I guess, but
no, I guess like so when I first found out, I was like kind of excited. I was like, oh wow, like straight from like the schoolhouse, straight from graduation, I'm gonna go do my job in a combat zone. Like that's crazy. What army soldier wouldn't want to do that? You know what I mean? But at the time too, it was like I'm starting this new personal thing in my life, right? I'm starting these new career options. Like I didn't think it was well timed at the moment, right? I was like, damn, I'm just gonna hop right into this, despite what's going on, in my own personal life. But at the end of the day, sometimes you have a mission at hand and you got to go do it no matter what, right? And if it's God's will or what have you. When I come back,
God's
things,
plan.
yeah, right. Shout out to my boy Drizzy Drake. Thanks for following the channel, Drake. The
Yeah, come on the
champagne
show. Come
popping,
on the show.
popping. Come on the show. He said he's busy though, and now that I'm leaving, he doesn't want. But yeah, dude. So it is what it is. I wasn't really like expecting it to be really like that. So it took some time for it to settle in. And I leave literally next week and it's still settling in slowly. So it's a day by day kind of thing. But the mission itself is really cool, and I'm super fortunate to be going and doing this opportunity so young and straight out of the gate.
Yeah, and another thing with that is you get paid pretty well, and you don't have many opportunities to
Yeah.
use the money. So when you come back, you'll be able to paint your car a couple more times. Yeah.
Nah, no way, man. No, I think realistically, when I come back, like I already have a job offer lined up.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, well, I accepted that said job offer, so I already have a job lined up when I come back. You know what I mean? And I'll only be like 4 hours away from you, my bro. So, um, I got an opportunity lined up. I look forward to that. Maybe when I come back, I'll even buy like a little condo somewhere in like the city that's nearby. But yeah, man, it is what it is. I originally was just kind of like confused, like, damn, this is really gonna change my whole life. And then it really did start to change my whole life. Before it was all hypothetical, like, oh, what if this happens? What if this happens? And now those ifs are kind of happening. So you just gotta go with the flow. And to all my young homies, like, that's life, man. It is what it is.
Yeah. So we don't have to get too much into that. So we can move on. There's
No worries.
also been something that's y'all good.
Yeah, no, I just dropped something.
So there's also been another pretty big thing that's happened in your life. Something else you've
Oh man,
gone through or
contracted.
contracted, yeah, which sounds bad, but yeah, you wanna
Yeah, yeah.
talk about your experience with that, especially like a hot topic right now with everything going on.
Yeah. So 1989, I realized who I. No, I'm totally kidding. No. So I was exposed to someone who recently had coronavirus, and through the youths, like myself being silly and you know, uh, I can't blame anyone but myself. So then I too contracted said coronavirus, and I tested positive like 2 weeks ago today, and then I went home, and I had coronavirus, and I showed no symptoms. That's the scary thing. I showed no symptoms. But every day I'd go on a run. Yesterday I ran 3 miles. The day before that I ran 3 miles. So I had the coronavirus in me. Like it didn't affect me at all, and that's the scary thing. So yeah, man, I got coronavirus. I'm still deploying because it's 2 weeks and like a few days before I even have to leave. So they're like, "Oh, you're good."
Yeah,
So thankfully I'm still going.
I always thought, yeah, ever since you told me that, I thought that was like, damn, all right. Um,
Yeah, exactly.
interesting,
All
yeah.
right, it is.
Um,
Yeah, thank you for that. Um,
but
but yeah, dude. So I'll be going shortly either way. But I'm 100% all good. I haven't had a fever. I hadn't had a fever at all throughout the whole 2 weeks.
so when you decided to get tested, that was like a preemptive thing that you had to go through for deploying, correct? Like you didn't decide to go get tested because you felt like off that day or anything, right?
No, I decided to get tested because I knew with whom I was hanging out with. I knew she tested positive,
Oh, so
and then I
she
left the
told you,
next
right?
day. Yeah, no, I was with her. We both got tested together.
Oh, I thought you were
After we spent,
back
one day
home then.
together. I got tested more than once, my man,
Yeah.
and that sucked. But
Yeah.
one, you're freezing up right now. Like I see your face just like this.
Yeah, I'm freezing up right now. I have you on the main screen, so it's all good. As long as you can hear me, it should be
Okay,
fine.
all right. I
You're
can
on
hear
the
you
center
perfectly, bro.
stage,
But
my
yeah,
man.
no.
It's
So
all
long
about
story.
you. Your time to
Well, if
shine.
that's the case, ladies, I nah. So yeah, no, I had to leave the current situation that I was in because of said coronavirus, and then I did a 2 weeks of quarantine at my own place right here, and that was horrendous, bro. That really sucked. I didn't know I was that a social being until you're taken away from that. You know what I mean? So I felt like I started my deployment 2 weeks earlier because I sat in my basement. I couldn't go fishing. All my friends were out drinking and having fun, and I'm there like, fuck, dude, this sucks.
Yeah. So
So
what was
just yesterday, I had
the
some friends over, and that was awesome.
what was the testing process? Because I know they have the one where they like stick the thing up your nose. Is that the one that you got?
That's like the only one that I did, dude. I
Yeah.
took this test like 4 times, and the first two were just like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and
All right, hold it,
from what I've heard, it's like a really long thing. Like they're scratching your brain or something.
bro. It is like super long.
Uh oh, you're
It goes
freezing up
in
a
your
little
nose,
bit
you
now.
take it
All right,
out,
we're all good.
and you're like, oh my god, that was so bad. But yeah, it was bad, dude. But the first few times I did it, it felt like I was being sunk underwater, and you get the weird nose water feeling,
Yeah.
and that's what it was. So I had to do that a couple of times, and by the fourth time, I was like, just get it over with, just jam that bad boy in there. But every test came back positive, so that's. But
Hey.
also, I got tested within like the same week, so of course, it's gonna come back positive.
Yeah.
I haven't got tested since in the last like 2 weeks.
Always passing tests, my man. You always did good in college.
Yeah, and I did good in college and messed up my first big army school, and I'm like, this hurts. Who am I? But it was an amazing time in Arizona, so that's really what helped me out, man. Can't be more thankful for all my friends, my teachers, everybody that I met in Arizona who helped me out of that, dude. Like, in all honesty, it was a great opportunity, and I'm so thankful for each and every person that I met there.
Yeah. So, with your, what do you say? You had like 4 days left. Do you have like maybe like a bucket list of things that you want to get done before, or like, do you have like, oh, I really want this last meal from like, oh, I'm gonna get this fat burger from back home that I want to get before I leave, or a good like Mexican restaurant or something. Do you have like a little bucket list that you want to hit, a little checklist to
Nah,
check off
man.
before you go?
Nah, dude. I kind of wish I did something like that, but dude, I just know myself, and I just want to take it day by day. Because if I make like a bucket list, bro, I set myself up for expectations, and if I don't do it, I'd be like, man, I can't believe you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna take it day by day and just be thankful to be around my friends and family and all those who I care about the most. You know what I mean? Whether it's like because unfortunately, some people still don't feel comfortable seeing me. Some people still don't feel comfortable like, hey, I know it's been 2 weeks, but I still don't want to see you. And I'm doing my best not to take that personally because I get it, but I ain't gonna be gone for a year plus.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
I definitely
that's a year
understand that.
plus
Yeah.
from my 20s, bro. Like, I'm gonna be gone for a year plus. It's like I put my life on hold, right? So it sucks that some people, are like, hey, I don't feel comfortable seeing you, and it makes sense. It totally does. I totally get it. But it's just an unfortunate situation. So I'm just gonna take it day by day, and when I'm gone, the first like 2 months that I'm gone, I'll still be in the States, bro. So I'll still have my, people can text me, people can call me, they can Snapchat me, and that all those things really mean a lot. And it's great to have support network like my family, some really good close friends who are always like there for me. So I'm not trying to make a big to-do list, but the next few days, what it's gonna look like is I'm probably gonna go fishing tonight with my boys, eat some barbecue. Tomorrow, one of my friends wants me to go see them and stuff, so we'll see if that happens. It's a long drive. And then Tuesday, I'm just gonna take it day by day, and then I leave Thursday. I'll be leaving Thursday. I got to drive to Iowa. So me and my really good friend are gonna both drive down together, and it'll be like a 5 hour, the last road trip, right? The last hoorah. So that's gonna be it's gonna mean a lot to me that I have that kind of support group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had something I was gonna ask is on the top of my head, but it is gone now.
Oh damn. Hopefully it was something. You didn't write it down. You were like, yes, allow me to prepare for this interview.
Yeah, I had like a little checklist or like points that I wanted to get across, but I think we touched on a lot of them. I don't know. Is there anything else that you kind of wanted to talk about, or are you feeling good?
I'm feeling all right.
Feeling all right?
Feeling all right. Man, you can only do so much. Yeah, dude, I'm feeling all right. Taking it day by day, but nah, man, like it's a new phase it's a new step of my life, right? So it's a new phase, a new opportunity, a new chapter, if you will, right? So I'm just gotta take it day by day and just be thankful for the opportunities that I have in the future and the opportunities I had in the past, and all those experiences I came with. And I hope that you and I stay in touch. Hope my family and I can stay in touch.
Nah,
And
bro,
help me
we're done
somehow.
after this.
Yeah.
No,
Man.
actually, I
No,
remembered what I wanted to talk about.
uh,
Dude, we're gonna have to make some Christmas cards. You're gonna have to send me like a picture of yourself. I'll like do some funny Photoshop or something.
yeah, dude, I can do that today. I am not doing a single thing. So
Dude, it
let
can
me know
be
what you want me to wear.
funny if you had like your helmet and stuff on, and then like Photoshop that and like put it on just like a normal picture, so it's like just obviously standing out.
I don't have a. I have all my gear back at Iowa, but
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
we
can
got
do that
plenty of
for you.
time. We don't have to send them out
Yeah,
until
exactly.
like
I can do that for you when I'm in Arizona or wherever. Not Arizona, but the other two places I'll be going to. I
Yeah.
wish I was going to Arizona. I'll do that for you, my man. But no, I guess the only thing I really do want to say is like just be thankful day by day. You know what I mean? Like life's short, man. Life's short, and we really gotta take things. We sometimes gotta stop and smell the roses. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I did that more in college with you, bro. I mean, we were best friends living next door to each other. You know what I mean? I wish we hung out a little bit. Like
Bro,
as
we
much as
tucked
we
each
did.
other in every night, and
Right. You know what I mean? So, no, man, I'm super grateful to have the friends and family that I do, and I hope that in the future, for the next coming fiscal year and then some, we can all stay in touch. And all those who really do mean a lot to me, I'm sure we'll do that. But it's gonna be a long year, bro. It's gonna be a very long year.
yeah. But I feel like this is obviously going to be like a big part of your life, and
Yeah.
I think undoubtedly it'll be a good experience, and a lot of like lessons will be learned. I feel like yeah, I don't know, you obviously get like experience in things that you've never done before. I know
Yeah.
it's like a very long period of time, so it's kind of hard to look at, but I think it's a good thing to expose yourself to. Like
Yeah.
there have
No,
been
you're right,
like
bro. And
big life experiences in my life that I look at that aren't necessarily like things I was excited for, but I'm glad they happened just because they're kind of, things to like build off over, just you know.
no, you're right, man. You're right. And whether it's like, things going on at home, things going on in your personal life, things going on at your job, whether your job's in the States or, not. Yeah, dude, I think that's one thing our generation really has to understand is the resiliency that comes with changes, bro.
Yeah.
Whether it's a change in work, a change in your personal life, that transition phase when you're getting ready for this next opportunity or this next chapter, it feels funny. It does feel funny, but mental health and just talking to homies, talking to your friends and stuff, that's what matters the most to like, I think for our generation, bro.
Yeah. And also I think, right now is probably a pretty good time to deploy, just because you're probably not going to miss out on much with how the coronavirus and everything's going, especially in the U.S. I just got told that I'm going to be working from home until 2021, so a lot of stuff is locked down and changed. So
That is
you're not going to
crazy.
be missing out on too
Dude,
much
that
at
is,
least. So, and like another thing I want to
yeah.
say,
No,
like you will be gone for over a year, but I mean, just think, I think back and we graduated like a year ago, which seems like not even that long ago. So, I think getting older, time definitely goes by a lot faster.
man. I remember when I just got to Arizona, dude. Like, I remember when I just got there, I was that nervous, like, scared guy. You know, I had the second shot at life, and I'm like, if I fuck this up, dude, it's over. But dude, it happened. I found the light at the end of the tunnel. I went there, kicked ass, graduated top 20% of my class. You know what I'm saying? Met really great friends, what have you, along the way, and I was like, this changed my life. So maybe where I'm going, maybe the opportunity will be the next thing for me. You know, where it's gonna be like, I feel down. This is kind of scary. You know, this is weird. This is a huge different change, and then boom, I do well too. So it's just gotta take it day by day, man. And you know, I can't be more thankful for friends like you and all that jazz. Because, dude, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a different vibe.
Yeah, for sure. But I think we'll wrap it up there, unless there's anything else you want to say. Appreciate you taking the time to catch up. I know
Nah, man, I'm not doing shit.
a lot of people might not recognize you, but I think it's, I really enjoy getting you back on the channel. Like last time you visited, I really wanted to get you on here to do a video, but that didn't work out. But yeah, you're always welcome on here.
Nah, dude, I appreciate that. I love seeing you grow. My sister asked me, she's like, how many followers does he have now? I was like 1,500, I think. And then I was like, wait, no, 1,700.
Yes,
That's
sir.
crazy.
Just past 1,700.
Yeah, past 1,700. But like your 1,000, your like 1K subscriber video only came out 4 months ago. And those 4 months, you're almost, having another 1,000 added to your channel. Like, that's awesome, dude. That's so great.
Yeah, I'm actually about to quit my day job soon. No.
You did your day job quit on you. What are you talking about? You can't even go into work.
Yeah, true. Actually, working from home isn't bad though, but it has its ups and downs. And I actually made a like full video about working from home. So
I saw. Yeah, dude. Self-admittedly, I mean, you already know, but like I don't even watch as much YouTube as I should. You know what I mean? Myself and my friend, we were hanging out once, and then we saw your video. That's story time, and it was a photo of me. And I was like, what? Let's check this out.
I mean, I probably sent it to you. I sent you like when I make like a good video, I'll be like, all right, I'll send this to Alex because I'm kind of proud of it. So I know I do send you some of the videos.
And sometimes you send me stuff, and like when you send me stuff while I was training, dude, I had long, crazy training days. So like, self-admittedly, bro, I probably didn't even watch a couple of the ones you sent me, but I did watch a few. That one slid under the radar. I saw it. I was like, hold up, we gotta watch this, and we did, and it was so funny. Like we really enjoyed that, and those are the memories, bro, that like I'm gonna cherish. Because like the funny things in our past, you know what I mean, and like all the silly things. Because at the end of the day, some of those things you carry with you, and it's always funny to do that because they make for great stories.
For sure. But all right, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. I'm gonna play some Warzone with my brother. Actually, if you want to play some Warzone, if you're not busy.
I got my family upstairs, dude. But
oh, it's all good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you for having me. I always appreciate it, man. But
as always, the pleasure is ours. Love getting you back on the channel.
Nah, dude. Thank you. Shout out to the whole Babushka bros who are just doing their thing, man.
Hey, yeah, Babushka boys, Babushka army. As always, support the troops.
The army green, you know what I'm saying? Support the troops, bro. Hey, where you at? Come on the show.
All right, once again though, thank you very much for coming on the show and talking about this stuff. We appreciate you, and we appreciate your service.
No, dude. It's I appreciate it either way. But nah, dude, bro. Also, quick cut. Let me know how I sounded. I think I might have sounded a little too preachy. So when you're editing this and you're like,
no, I'm not editing this. This is going up one cut. It's all good.
All right. Really?
Yeah. This will be in it too.
Oh, dude, no, don't do that.